Hello everyone, I'm Miss Tracy and welcome to Forgotten History, a place where you can get ideas on teaching young children African American history. Today we will be learning about Dr. Charlotte Hawkins Brown. Usually when I start this lesson, I ask if anyone knows the story of Goldilocks and the Three Bears. When I hear that story, I realize that Goldilocks really needed to learn proper manners. Can we just go into someone's house if the door is open? Should we eat their food? Should we break their chairs or sleep in their beds? I think Goldilocks should have read this book written by the woman we are going to learn about today. Her name again is Dr. Charlotte Hawkins Brown, and she wrote a book on manners. Usually when I'm teaching this lesson to my 3, 4, and 5-year-old students, I explain to them that Dr. Charlotte Brown was not a doctor that you go to when you're sick. She's called doctor because she received a doctorate degree. So I don't know how well they'll get that concept, but I just like to explain to them the difference. Because the students that I'm working with are so young, I try to keep the story about the person's life kind of short because, as we all know, their attention spans are not that long. So here's a little mini lesson that I teach about Dr. Charlotte Hawkins Brown. As a young girl, Charlotte was very smart. One day, she was babysitting in the park. The baby was asleep in the stroller, and Charlotte was reading a book. A woman noticed what she was reading, and they started talking. The woman asked Charlotte what she wanted to do after high school. Charlotte said, "I want to go to college and become a teacher." The woman was so impressed with Charlotte, she said, "I will pay for you to go to college." Charlotte went to college and became a teacher, but she really thought she could help more people if she opened her own school. Finally, she opened her own school and named her school after the woman who paid for her to go to college. It was called the Palmer Institute. The Palmer Institute prepared students for college and taught the students important classes on manners, how to say, do, and wear the correct thing. The Palmer Institute graduated over 2,000 students, and many of them became leaders in the community. After each lesson, I usually do a fun activity with my students. With this lesson, we have a tea party where we're actually eating food, having something to drink. It's just a good way for the students to practice using their manners. And it reinforces the lesson we learned about Dr. Charlotte Hawkins Brown.